Hello there. In this video we're going to update the DJI Mini 2 firmware, which has been out 3 or 4 weeks ago, but for one thing or the other I just couldn't get this video out and real life just took over. So let's update this firmware, head out to the Dunbrody Abbey, which is a lovely spot, fly around and test out the new update. Let's check it out. So here you can see the controller, the phone and the drone are all connected together to download the software, and on the controller you can see the green lights indicating that it's downloading. So let's dive into the app and see what's going on. On the left hand side you can see where it says update in blue, so click on the white update box and let the process begin. So for anyone that has the DJI Mini 2, don't be afraid to do the updates, especially for new drone pilots. This can be quite daunting. But don't worry, DJI are still updating this drone since its launch in November 2020. So here you can see on the left hand side that it's updating the DJI Mini 2 and the RC N1 controller. And it basically says optimize user experience and improves overall software stability. Firmware update, lovely. Now we've updated the RC1 controller and the DJI Mini 2. So once you do the update, power down your drone and the controller and reboot it. So once you've updated it, you'll see connection guide and go fly. Click on go fly and then you'll see 3 dots on the right hand side. Click on the 3 dots and this will open up. So you'll see safety, control, camera, transmission and about. My suggestion is to go back and check your settings because these will have changed after the update. So your safety settings and your control settings, camera settings and transmission settings. So all of these are very personal to how you might fly. So we're out here at the Dunbrody Abbey. We've got the new firmware updated on the DJI Mini 2. Let's get this drone up in the air and see what we can do. So on my phone I've clicked on the automated takeoff.
Takeoff. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
So before you leave your position, make sure the home point is updated and you have at least 12 satellites. So I'm turning the DJI Mini 2 around and bringing it close into the camera so we can all have a good look at it. I'd highly recommend getting this drone, and if you are getting the drone, get the combo pack with the extra batteries and propellers. This is one of the most loved drones on the market. So here we are now jumping into the camera view of the drone and the DJI Fly app just to make sure that the firmware is okay after the update. So here we are flying up to this beautiful building, the Dunbrody Abbey, that stood the test of time, and in the background you can see a power station, old versus new. So I've done several flybys moving the gimbal up and down, and here I am moving the gimbal down to make sure everything's okay. So in this shot, I've flown really close to the abbey and flown backwards to make sure everything's okay. So now I'm going to dive into some of the quick shots. So as you can see here, I've gone into the quick shots. Circle is the move I want to do, and I've highlighted the object in green.
3, 2, 1.
So this is the circle move. So this is a really cool move for any drone pilot. We've highlighted the object we want to fly around, and it's also bringing in the landscape around that object. And you can see on the DJI Fly app, there's a green location button, which it will use to fly around. Here I've selected the droning move, which is probably
3,
one of the most famous
2,
moves for any drone
1.
pilot. So here you can see that I've also gone into the quick shots for your photos and the different modes you can do, but I just wanted to check it out after the firmware update. So one of the most popular moves is this one. It's called a rocket, and for any drone pilot they're definitely going to use this one. And it's also on the DJI Fly app in the quick shots. So what do? You go over to your
3,
object, select
2,
it,
1.
and it shoots up over that object. So I'm bringing the drone home. After flying over the Abbey and the maze, I can't see any difference in the firmware update. It flies like a dream. But what about you? Do you have any difference in the DJI Mini 2 after the firmware update? Please leave a comment below. Thank you.